All right, so recently here in Southern California, we went through this miserable lull, right? 1 to 2 foot days. So what do? I hopped on the computer, started going through a bunch of my old files, organizing, and I started looking at these things going, what is going on with some of these surfers? Like, it's absolutely hilarious. And in this time where everything is going kind of crazy in the world, I figured I gotta share them with you, at least hopefully bring a little smile to your face. So come here, check them out. All right, so here's a great one here at the wedge, right? He's got a nice little cut back there. He's making it. This is for the wedge. This is a long ride, right? And he's getting into the inside here. Oh, he's like, all right, whew, made that section. Then all of a sudden, right here, look at his face. He's like, right, this is dead sand. This is not where you want to be, especially at the wedge. But if you go just a tad bit farther, right here, let me move this out of the way. He's looking ahead. He goes, I've got no way out of this. I can't go down here this way. I can't go up here. And he just, right to the head. I mean, look at this thing. And it just launches him right onto his back, right on sand. There was no water in between him there. Bam. Most impressive part right here. He's like, whoa, I think I'm still alive. Jumps up and he's like, yeah, that's perfect, right? Like, no harm, no foul. All right, this one is a perfect example of everything is going good until it isn't. As you can see, this guy looks fine. Everything is good. He's applying pressure to the front of the board. Something happens right in here where it's just like, and I'm almost thinking like he's in his mind, he's going right here like, oh no, I got to back off this thing. I got to back off this thing. And then nope. So as he's trying to back away, this wave is coming back up and it's going to pole vault him forward. Look at this. Oh. One of the crazy parts is that he doesn't penetrate the water immediately. So he actually does like a little bit of a flip on the front of the wave there before he penetrates under. Look at that. Just a ton of whitewater. And the crazy thing is this guy right here looks like he digs a nose or something as well. Look at, oh, that's like a 2-for-1. This is one of my favorite ones. Watch what happens here. This guy does some crazy stuff at the wedge. This is no exception. He's just setting this up. He knows exactly what's going to happen. Look at that. He knows there's something that doesn't look right on this wave. Now he's distributing his all the way to the inside because he does not want to go that way, but I don't think it's going to matter with this. And just, cartwheeling to the flats. Watches as he's like, well, I mean, he does a heck of a job considering this stance, this side-to-side stance, this SUP kind of a stance. So maintaining control right there. The problem is right here. The whole wave like just sucks up and then sends him into a cartwheel into the flats. Don't worry, he was fine. Alrighty, so this one looks fine and dandy at the starting, right? I mean, he's paddling in. He's got this. Look, he's looking down the line. He's like, oh yeah, there's a nice little shoulder over here. This is going to be a really fun wave, right? He's not looking down at this wave. It's about to just drop out on him. It just, boom, drops. Fully compacts. His whole body is wrapped into like just a compacted 2 feet. That's not the worst part because then he comes back up and now he realizes this is going nowhere good. And he comes back over the falls and down into the flats. Look at this. He drops, pop. Oh, that's got to hurt the knees, the hips, and then comes all the way back up and then back over with the falls. That's a good one. All right, on this one, this is just steep and deep. I give this guy, he's committed, and so he goes for it. Doesn't even think twice. He's laying the board down, and then right about there, he realizes this is not good. But if you notice right here, he puts his hand out. That's to make sure the nose of the board, he doesn't hit the nose of the board. So this guy definitely made the right decision because look at the nose of the board does come up, but he saves that and then goes head first into the water. Boom. Oh, man. So that'll give you water stuck in your ear for months, actually. Look at that. Oh. All right, this one's kind of crazy because he does everything right. So this is Noah coming down. Look, he's got a nice little wave here. It's picking up. The idea in the barrel when you're setting up like a really narrow barrel is to stay up high because he wants to go high and then fly back down because he's going to add speed so they get past this little barrel section, right? So when he comes up high, something happens, I think, right in here. Or no, he's right here. So it's somewhere in here where it actually grabs him by the head and then just slams him right on his back. Oh, that's a brutal one. He comes up and it's got him right here. Like his head is right in here. So he had the right idea of coming high, and then he was going to build speed and get out of the way of this thing. But watch this, just, oh. Alrighty, I'm going to end it here with my buddy Tyler. Tyler is an amazing surfer. He doesn't back down to any wave. He's out there racing cars too, but look how beautiful this wave is for one aspect, right? Everything looks amazing on it, and it's an amazing ride until it's not anymore. Look at this thing lining up. Look at that. I mean, this is where you want to be on this wave. And as it comes forward, I mean, look at that barrel. That is pure beauty. Comes through this thing. Look at him hanging on. I mean, he's doing everything right? Just hanging in there. And right about here, he should be straightening out, because this thing over here is going to get ugly. The wave he's on right here, this is a section that's never made. But Tyler wants to like hang in there as long as possible, just never giving up. Oh, look at that thing. It is so shallow over there, but I mean, it's a beautiful wave. A little spit came out right there. Look at that. He's covered in spit. And then he's like, he wants more. He's like, I'm going to get more. And right here goes, oh, I'm not going to be able to get more. And tries to straighten it out, but there's nothing you can do at that point. Hey, thanks for watching. I'm Brad Jacobson, and you want to see more barrels and fun stuff like this, subscribe to my channel. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you on the sand.